Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your day is getting started off right. Uh, I don't know. You guys ever get one of those cuts up underneath your fingernail? Man, those just really seem to be the worst. Yesterday, I was breaking down some cardboard boxes to throw away, and man, one of the corners got up under there, and just a pain to deal with. Um, but hopefully none of you guys experience anything like that. Uh, but not too long ago, went to the doctor and got anytime you go for your little annual checkup, you got to do your blood work and all of that. And of course, I did this like right after getting back from my Alaska cruise, and cholesterol level was really high, which really wasn't a surprise to me, considering the all the eating I was doing. But and of course, you got to start, doing things, to fix that situation. So had to change the diet up, start eating more healthy, more green vegetables and uh, chicken breast and things like that. And of course, got to go out and exercise more, try to lose some weight and all that. Which that's what I've been doing. So been trying to get up early in the morning, go for some walks, and then try to do some walks in the evening. But just curious, if any of you guys encounter anything like that. Do you have a morning routine or an evening routine? Do you go to walks? Do you go to the gym? Uh, just curious. But go ahead and jump over to the chat and say good morning to the folks. And we got Eddie Lugo Studios in the house. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. And we got Scott from Controversial Cruising. See me raid. Well, thanks, Scott. Welcome in. And PK Adventures Travels. Good morning to you, and welcome in. And we got Kathy Mills. Good morning, driving and listening. Dang, that four-letter word. Well, hopefully your day goes smooth, but welcome in. Good morning. PK Adventures also working and listening. Well, hope you have a good day. And let's see, Eddie saying good morning to Ryan and Kathy. And of course, we got Destination Fun in the house. Well, good morning. Good morning. And people saying hi to each other. And Destination Fun is also working and listening. Well, hope you're having a good day. And we got the Fam Adventures. Well, good morning to you. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Destination Fun says, I walk every morning. Yeah, it's, well, I mean, it's good to get out of the house and get moving, uh, gets you motivated to do things for the rest of the day. So that's another side benefit of it, trying to be more active. And I mean, I did end up losing some weight since I got back from the cruise. I was, I think, right around 220, 222, and now I'm down to 203. So that's not bad. I'll definitely take those numbers. And then Eddie says, can't do any of that. Well, you got to tailor, whatever, to your situation. I mean, everybody's got some obvious limitations or whatever, but you got to kind of try to do what you can do, I guess. And we got Will G in the house. Well, good morning. Morning, all working and listening. Well, hope your work day goes well. Destination Fun says, right now, I'm not eating healthy as you are speaking. I'm eating a bacon, egg, and cheese from Dunkin'. Well, man, that does sound pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I went to the grocery store yesterday to resupply after the hurricane that came through. It's my first chance to go to the grocery store, and uh, didn't buy anything for breakfast. Usually, I've been getting on my little routine where I eat these waffles, these Eggo waffles for breakfast. So I have that in my coffee. But I totally forgot yesterday to pick any up. Um, but hey, I'm not gonna hate on you for bacon, egg, and cheese. Let's see. And Eddie says, I like my 7-letter words, retired. Well, that is a good word, Eddie. Good word. Uh, that's what everybody, was aspiring to do at some point. And the Fam Adventures replying to Destination Fun, but it is not a donut. So there's that. Well, see, there you go. So maybe in a roundabout way, you are eating healthy because eggs are healthy, and cheese has got dairy in it. So there you go. You're getting your protein, your dairy. So you didn't even know it. And Scott from Controversial Cruising weighing in. I have some homemade breakfast burritos today. Well, that sounds pretty good too. Too many ones. Okay. Well, all right. Which kind of leads into a story I got, a little segue into something. And let's see if I can pull this up. And this is in regards to Carnival Cruise Line and their rationing of the bacon. And let's see if you scroll down here. It says Carnival Cruise has a bacon problem. Carnival has always had a bacon problem on its buffets. Before the pandemic, the cruise line used to have a worker serving the bacon rather than letting passengers take it on their own as they could every other item on the buffet. Presumably, it did that because passengers could not be trusted to serve themselves. After the shutdown, Carnival said it was having trouble sourcing bacon, and it made a pretty major change. We have notified our guests we will serve bacon on alternating days at our Lido breakfast buffet. And our guests have been very understanding and cooperative. The language used implied that the change would be temporary, but during his July 11th video, Heald confirmed that bacon was still being served in the Lido buffet on every other day basis. He did say that he would see what he could do to get it, back to every day. And then also he talked about food waste reasons, people taking more than they should. But he did point out that if you want bacon every day, you can go eat breakfast in the main dining room and get the bacon. So then he was, of course, Heald on his Facebook page. Everybody knows that he always asks people questions and, gets their opinions. And so he had some people pushing back on it. Bring back the daily bacon on the buffet. What's the reasoning behind that? Jody Candela posted. And again, he cited the food waste reason. Some passengers were less nice about it. Boo, bacon every other day. The sausage is nasty. So yeah, that was one of those I remembered. I remembered seeing being an issue that was talked about a while back, and certainly during the shutdown, and then in the restart. And of course, I remember after the restart, that they were doing the thing where you would go to the buffet and they would serve you. They had the servers at all the stations. and and then slowly that morphed into people being able to, serve themselves again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm the type of person, I do like to have my bacon for breakfast. I'm a pretty much a bacon and eggs kind of guy for breakfast. So, not having it, but every other day. But I don't know. On this last cruise, I started eating breakfast in the main dining room, uh, and everything kind of worked out. I kind of enjoyed that actually, versus the buffet. Seems like, going up for the breakfast buffet, a lot of times what I ran into was the food just being cold, and I'm not sure how that happens. I mean, I know they're not, you got it set up on the buffet line there. You think they would have warmers and heat lamps and stuff at least, but I don't know. What do you guys think about the bacon rationing? You think, well, first of all, I think we should have bacon every day on the buffet, and should you be allowed to serve it yourself, or get it yourself, or have somebody serve you? So let's see. And Scott weighing in and from Controversial Cruising, saying that today is Prime Day. Yes, that is true. Today is Prime Day, so on Amazon you can get some good deals. And I did see an article about Amazon Prime Day, and you can actually get 40% off on Carnival cruises. Now, I don't know how that works. I didn't know that Amazon was selling travel, but that might be something to look into if you're looking for a discount on Carnival Cruise Line. Supposedly they got 40% off, so definitely check that out. And PK Adventure Travels says, trying to get back on my routine. 30-minute of laps in my pool when I wake up, and 2 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. Well, that sounds like a good routine you got there. Yeah, I used to do well, when I was still in the Navy. I used to do that a lot. Grab some hard-boiled eggs, and grab some of those and just go. Those were easy. Kind of like the convenience of it. And then also from PK Adventure Travels, still have not lost the 10 pounds I gained going on my Alaska cruise in late May. Well, yeah, I feel you on that one. That I tell you what, there was just so much good food, and mine was a 14-day cruise, and it was just I think the thing about it is it's just it's too accessible. It's too easy. And as much as you would try to, like, well, I'm only going to eat this today, or only I'm going to have a salad for, for dinner, it's just too much. You go into the main dining room and you see what everybody else is having, and it's just hard not to take advantage. Also, from PK Adventure Travels, I think it is silly they are not having an issue sourcing. They probably have an issue with the cost, and they don't like how much it is. I have not heard of any other line having issues with bacon. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. You know, Personally, I sail, I kind of bounce back and forth between Royal and Carnival, whichever one gives me the best casino deal at the moment. And I don't remember Royal having that issue. I mean, when I'm on Royal, I do eat more at the buffet than on Carnival, and I don't remember seeing them have an issue with it. But I don't know. Maybe they've got different, vendors. Who knows? But I'm sure that there is a cost issue with that. And we got Life with Lucia and Glenn in the house. Well, welcome in. Good morning. Morning, my friends. Controversial Cruising sent me here. Okay, well, hey, glad to have you. You're very welcome here. It's just a little morning show I put together, and you know, it's try to point out some little cruise news that I can find, and try to get a little conversation started for the day. But so we'll brings us into the next cruise news story that I got for today, and has to do with the Carnival's Faster to the Fun package. This article says, I bought Carnival's Faster to the Fun package and I'll never sail without it again. So first of all, let's take a look at what the Faster to the Fun really is. And these are the benefits that you get. Priority security lines, check-in and boarding, early access to cabins on embarkation day, priority delivery of checked luggage, dedicated phone line to the guest services desk, as well as an exclusive line at the desk itself. Priority dinner times, early, late, or your time dining does not include priority reservations. Priority tender service, choice of early or late debark at the end of the cruise. And the perks are either the same as the ones offered to Diamond, Platinum, and Suite passengers, or give passengers priority just after those travelers. So going back to the article, this guy paid $69.95 per cabin on his 3-night Carnival Glory cruise. He said that the price seemed decent, even if I didn't think I'd get to use some of the perks like priority tendering. I said that he didn't really expect a lot, maybe a faster boarding experience. And he says, I found a program that's going to be tough to avoid buying on future Carnival cruise sailings. And then, of course, he goes through some of the stuff some of the things that he benefited from. Says he arrived at Port Canaveral's Terminal 3 just after 10:30. My boarding pass had 10:30 a.m. listed as embarkation time, so I headed toward that line. An agent at the terminal, however, saw the little tiny Faster to the Fun logo on the side of the boarding pass and redirected me to the very empty priority line to the far left. That's when he started bypassing the majority of the people in the terminal. He said that he bypassed so many lines of people it made him feel embarrassed. So at Port Canaveral's Terminal 3, passengers must ascend a series of sloping ramps, unless, that is, you have Faster to the Fun. I was directed not to the ramps crowded with people, but to an escalator that popped me into a new queue for passengers waiting to get into security. Another port employee saw the Faster to the Fun logo on his boarding pass and again directed him to cut the entire line of people about 50 deep. So the total time spent in the 104-degree Fahrenheit heat may be 2 minutes. Priority access stops at security. And so he had to go through the normal process as everybody else. Then once he got through security, he waited at a short line and then was once again pulled out of the line and directed to the priority check-in line. It says it took him less than 19 minutes from curb to vessel to get on the ship. And okay, so then he talks about his experience once he gets on board. One of the perks of the Faster to the Fun is the ability to drop your bags in your cabin, a fact advertised during booking. Those seeking to access the passenger cabin corridors at this rarely hour are met again by a sign warning the cabins won't be ready till 1:30. Asking crew members, probably the same response, no access till 1:30. Rarely, in this case, I found myself opening the gray fire doors and walking towards my cabin, completely ignoring the sign. The door was propped open. Find my steward to set my carry-on bag. So basically that's one of the perks is you get to drop your bags ahead of everybody else. So you basically you drop your bags and then head on out. And let's see. And then I guess apparently he had his luggage delivered a little bit before everybody else. And he's basically saying that he would, because of this whole experience, he would never sail without it. And so I thought that was a pretty neat. Now, I never done Faster to the Fun, and of course, there for a while, I know during COVID, they, they kind of discontinued it for a while, and then they, reinstituted at some point here not too far ago or far back ago. But I haven't experienced it yet. I don't know if any of you guys have and what you think about it, but it seems to be a neat little program. But now I have done. Now Royal has something similar. They call it the Key program, and I've done that. And just to let you know, let's just to see the comparison of how that is. This is from the Royal Caribbean website, and from the Q&A, what are the benefits of the Key program? And you get priority access during the Key designated arrival time. You get carry-on bag drop-off, which basically, when you get on board the ship, you can go to they'll have like a table set up for Key members, usually over by the main dining room, and you can drop your luggage off there, and then they'll run it over to your cabin for you, which is kind of a cool deal. I mean, usually I drop my luggage off at the with the porters out on the curb before you get in the terminal. But I usually have I have like my regular suitcase, and then I have a backpack. So I usually check the suitcase with the porter. But yeah, it's just a little extra benefit, and you get an exclusive lunch in the main dining room, and they used to advertise it as a chops menu lunch in the main dining room, and but the thing was, it wasn't the full chops menu. It was like some a limited selection of items off the Chops Steakhouse menu. A lot of people complained about it, and then I noticed that they changed it from the Chops menu. Now they're just calling it the Key Signature menu, and which I haven't done the Key program since they changed it, so I'm not sure how it's different. But you also get access to the fast lane and onboard activities like the Flow Rider. You get priority departure at tender ports of call. You get dedicated seating at the shows in the main theater, Aqua Theater, Studio B, and 270. You get the internet package for one device, and then on debarkation day, you get a exclusive breakfast, and you get like early departure. And so, a lot of people with Royal, I've noticed a lot of Royal cruisers, they're not too favorable with the Key program. A lot of it has to do with, once people get like the higher priority status, like Diamond or something like that. A lot of this stuff you get with, just by being like Diamond or something. But I don't know, if you're lower on the tier, the loyalty tier, it's not a bad deal. I know, the price tends to vary, of course, with the length of cruise and the ship, but I think I did it the first time, and it was only like $30, which was just slightly more than the internet package for the cruise. So to me, I thought it was a good deal considering what all you get, and you do kind of get expedited boarding. So, I thought it was a good deal. I don't know. I mean, I'm about to hit Diamond on Royal, so will I get the Key again? Probably not. But it's a good thing if you're looking for that. If you're looking for those perks without having that status, it's not a bad deal, at least in my opinion. But it also depends on the size of your party. If you're a solo cruiser, it works out pretty good. It's cost effective. If you're traveling with a family, however, everybody in the cabin has to have it, and so it drives the cost up. So would I recommend it for a family? I you know, I probably not, because it's going to cost a lot for versus what you're getting. But seems like Carnival's got the better pricing on that because I guess it's per cabin. So, but just something to think about, just something to consider. And we'll jump back over to the chat here. And Scott from Controversial Cruising says, Ryan, you make me want to swim in my pool this morning. And then Scott also says, trying to help Mike out. Ray from See Me shared out yesterday. Thanks, Lucia. Lucia. I guess I was pronouncing it wrong. I apologize for that. But thank you, Scott. Thank you for that. PK Adventure Travels says, I do it every morning, 30 minutes. So at least I have that motion and activity daily during pool season, of course. Yes. Yeah, we have a pool here in the neighborhood that is part of our HOA dues and all that. So I still have yet to register to get the little pool key card, so I need to do that. That's a good idea, though. And we've got Ocean to Ocean Travel in the house. Well, good morning to you. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for popping in. And of course, everybody's saying hello to everybody. But I don't know what everybody's got for the rest of the day. I know I've got to go try to get a haircut. My hair's just gotten out of control. And of course, the hurricane kind of knocked me off my little haircut schedule. So I don't know. Hopefully they got power restored over there. So, but want to thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate everybody, for the support. And tomorrow, like I said, this is a new little thing I got started up. It's Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Central. And, we just talk about cruise news, cruise related things or travel related things and what everybody's got going on in their life. But again, I appreciate all you guys for popping in. And I'm going to go ahead and head on out. Hope you guys have a great day and hope you guys go check out Eddie, Jeremy, and Cheryl over at Go Live Together, their morning show. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So take care, everybody.